It's a him.
And now he's dissolved into water.
Yeah.
Hard life for a plumber.
Starting to realize I shouldn't question it when that happens.
Oh, the hitch? No, that happens for me too.
Like after you... No, I was talking about Mario dissolving into water. Like after you see it a few dozen times, I think you just have to start accepting that that's something that plumbers do. And unless you've done the on-the-job training that they've done, you probably won't understand it.
Yeah, I mean, like, how else did they fix the pipes, dog?
Yeah.
This is all based on when Miyamoto was a plumber for 20 years at Nintendo
Yeah.
offices. And
Yeah.
then whenever he took over, he was like, you know what? My life was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was way better when I was a plumber.
Miss that shit.
Now people want their toads to have names. What the fuck?
You know, plumbers get paid so high because they have to crawl into the pipes and fight turtles.
And wear ties.
Yeah. I heard they quit doing that, though, about the ties. I think
Oh,
they don't
right.
wear those anymore. Don't crash into the next boat when the camera gives you control again.
Yeah, don't also jump into the fucking dock by accident. I've done that enough times.
The
You
camera!
have to get onto the dock. Yeah, the camera did not like that.
The camera's just like,
Don't-
crash, crash.
Don't mistime that jump into the dock,
Yeah.
you will die.
By the way, there are a bit of death quotes that Mario has. Sometimes he just like, Arrivederci, and there's one where he just goes, the horror.
Or,
Look at this stupid duck. What the shitload of fuck?
that's what happened to Mario. He
Angry
became the
Italian game nerd.
The angriest plumber you've ever heard.
I'd rather eat the spaghetti from King Koopa's wretched anus.
Good God.
Hello, I'm here.
Alright, we're doing this.
Yeah, we're doing this on every level.
Let him stand around for a while. That'll teach him.
Oh, you got punked.
Oh no, I can't move laterally!
The level's so nice we did it 10 times.
It was either that or the equivalent number of blue coins to get the same number of vines.
You know what? That's fine. We can shoot Shadow Mario or whatever his stupid name is with the squirt gun, and then that's fine.
Speaking of which, that's usually when the level is at its most open, and it's also... Some blue coins only appear on later episodes off sometimes, and other, you know, bonus stuff.
Some of them are like locked to certain scenarios for the level.
Yeah.
God, blue coins suck so much ass.
Which is funny, because half of them are actually really easy, it's just the other half.
Yeah, it's like it's definitely the innocent blue coins that aren't doing anything wrong, and then those assholes. Like the two developers were on the blue coin placement, and you had like the normal guy and then Phil. And it's like, can't we
There are
fire
two
Phil
wolves
already?
inside you, the normal guy and Phil.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Phil, the same
Phil
guy
would
who did.
Yeah,
Same-
Phil was going through a bad divorce.
I remember the ukulele like launch, and they were talking about like how they had the original developer team, and then they panned to the guy who was responsible for all of Donkey Kong 64's placements, and they're like, "Don't worry, we don't let him do all that shit anymore."
So yeah, you have to just keep pounding this thing until you randomly get the lucky one.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, and if there are 3, you gotta fucking clear the path.
Oh my god, it's simulated gambling. This game would be rated 18 plus in Europe.
The one I got was always really bouncy. You always have to get a durian though, which is, it's not just to be annoying, it's because we do this. And as mentioned before, the fruit you have determines the direction this platform moves. So they make sure you have the one that will take you across.
So what they thought would be a good way to introduce that is to give you a slot machine of fruit.
Yep.
Just
Also, this is pretty much the only place in the entire game where you really want to use this mechanic.
Wow.
Otherwise, it's just like, well, I can just do a spin jump and a flutter, and I can get wherever I want.
I mean, this game feels undercooked in certain areas, I gotta say.
Yeah.
How many shines are in this, like, total?
120.
Alright, so they probably did feel a need to match Mario 64. Otherwise, people would say, we're getting ripped off. Not enough content in this video game.
The Yoshi stuff feels like it could have definitely been utilized more. Like, done some
It
more creative
utilized
stuff
more
with it.
later.
Oh, okay.
A bit later, yeah. Because you only unlock it, like, halfway through the game. And we've been doing some of the earlier levels. Then again, I don't know if it's, like, going to be super crazy.
I mean, even in, like,
What you're
Mario World,
expecting.
even in Mario World, Yoshi was more of a power-up than a game mechanic.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like Yoshi in this game isn't inherently bad. It's just that it's not necessary. Like, the backpack does so much. Like, Flood does so much already. You really don't have much use for Yoshi. You just go a little faster. I
Oh, he
guess.
murders things a lot very well. Because he has a homing tongue.
Oh, that's true.
Could not save.
Yeah. He finally claimed the rocket nozzle that evil Mario has been holding on to for like 2 hours. Yeah, just let that bitch burn.
I'm dying, Mario.
Big way.
Someone burned to death, don't care. I gotta clean this bell.
Yeah.
You give me a blue coin, not doing that.
I gotta go wash this dingaling.
That's not for whom the bell tolls, motherfucker.
I'm gonna squirt the front of the bell until the back of the bell becomes clean.
That's strange.
Yeah, you just have to hit the bell. You don't actually have
Yeah.
to aim to burn things.
You don't have to power wash simulator this.
You could get more height by, like, jumping.
Nah. No, you... I thought he fucking missed it.
Teleporting out of the hub level and back into the hub level.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Fuck your doors.
Yeah, the cutscene that has him holding the boost nozzle also kind of zooms over to that door.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
I didn't get that though until a later area that you could bust down those doors with the boost.
Meanwhile, over here, some kind of pillar of light or alien abduction or something is going on.
More shit that Mario can just ignore because he's too busy, I don't know, hitting slot machines.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's fucking high this entire vacation.
Oh, we're gonna clean another bell. So nice, we...
You belled it twice. Except...
What a twist.
What a twist. Oh my god. We just same-brained.
Yeah, there's this whole maze-like network.
Wow. They kind of phoned that one in, I'm not gonna lie.
The plaza is home to some of the fastest shines, and also the worst shines. Oh yeah.
Just like, oh, I don't know what this is, but,
Yeah, actually rendering the shadows is too, taxing, I guess.
Yeah.
One coin for one row.
okay.
Now that's
That-
value.
See, if you talk to some NPCs, they'll just chuck you. That's even more more inexplicable when you do it in the first level. You talk to some of the NPCs and they're just like, "Hey, here's some dialogue," and then they just fucking throw you.
Hey, Mario, get the fuck out of here!
Get the fuck out of here, buddy.
You're someone else's problem, though.
That guy wanted a coin though, so we had to go through the
Yeah.
little maze.
Eventually he's going to jump on that boat, and we all know what comes after that.
Suddenly.
Three of us know what comes after that.
Imagine if this music played in Ocarina of Time when you were smashing the pots in the castle storage.
I was just thinking of the fucking cuckoo minigame.
Yeah, that also takes place in a house.
I wasn't watching any of that, but you did a great job.
Yeah. Don't worry, I would have killed you if you had failed.
Yeah.
Actually die if you fail that?
Yeah, this game is like, we don't have a way to reset you other than dying.
That's weird.
The code path is there, we're going to take it.
Yeah. There you go, all these boxes showed up again. I don't know how that happened.
I fucking hate them. I will pay you money if you fucking break them.
I hope you try to go in here again.
Yeah, if he fails and dies again, I'm pretty sure that this guy is just killing townsfolk for fun. Just being like, bring all the
Yeah.
boxes in a time limit.
And then the even fun part is if you go in here again, there's another new set, but like you don't get a shine, you get the old shine.
Wow.
Oh yeah, he's just loading a revolver while you're doing this.
Yeah. Eventually, you're going to play the game and find that he accidentally forgot to remove the bodies from the boxes.
Actually going to play the game and there's just a stack of boxes that look over the ceiling. So you
Boxes
can't
here.
crush them.
I find it fascinating that this game is... I simultaneously understand why people like it and don't like it. It's like, I could definitely see people having fun with it, but also, every other decision I'm just like, why?
It's unpolished.
Why was that just in the sand in some random spot?
Oh,
What was-
because fuck you!
is there not any indication that it's there?
No, other than maybe you get a little hit if you spray water on it, you'll get the sound effect.
Well, if you actually sprayed the person who was on fire and accidentally hit the ground there,
Yeah.
which I mean, this
There
person's
There
not
are
gonna
also
do.
blue coins hidden that way too. in quite a
Brady
few-
Games needs their shit, man. They need their money, and I don't know how to. Are you gonna pay Mr. Brady the money, or are you gonna fucking not find all the shines?
And the overworld is somehow like the worst place.
Yup!
I hated other places harder in the game, but watching this, I can't make excuses. The overworld sucks.
The overall is the toughest place, is the stupidest place to 100%, but it's still fun around to jump around and shit.
Yeah,
Sure.
if you're not, this
You don't
game's
care
great.
about 100%, you don't even have to care about any of the shines here, so you're just like,
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah, these
it.
are all optional, aren't they?
Yep.
Basically, because you have to do 7 in each level, which should get you enough in general to open the levels, right?
Yes.
So yeah, this is all just side content.
Took damage from that.
Well, it is a pretty high, big fall.
Yeah, he did fall
Sure.
like 5 stories onto his ass.
Princess's Secret Slide ain't what it used to be.
You just keep staring up at the sun and just nothing's happening.
I'm gonna do that for most of the rest of the game.
Oh,
The solar eclipse is going to start any minute now.
He's staring.
you actually do literally just look up at it, right? And that teleports you.
Yeah, they do the thing from Super Mario 64.
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
that's a callback.
There.
But I also think that's why the guy is giving out free sunglasses, like as a kind thing to do because his neighbors are fucking. I mean, they're all staring at the goddamn sky, right directly into the sun, burning their eyes to like coal.
The very bright idea, for sure.
Jesus.
It's like the more your eyes burn out, the less harmful it is, I guess, because you have less eyesight to lose.
I mean, yeah, eventually it doesn't matter. But I feel like it didn't need to be a problem in the first place.
Do they have sunglasses? Actually, no, they don't.
No, they
Or-
don't. They're
Yeah.
just their eyes are just coal black. There's
They haven't
They've
been paying
adapted
attention.
to the sunshine, the Mario sunshine.
they're plant people, I guess. Like maybe they photosynthesize through their eyes.
Maybe it's how the thing on their head grows. been reported that.
I remember
Look
this.
out! The tech demo area.
Yeah, I kind of liked this level. I actually kind of I remember liking this zone. Just
No,
because
this
it was
is pretty good, except for there's one part I'll talk about, but
the edge.
you'll see.
This-
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
This reminds me of the Donkey Kong 64 bonus barrel near the beginning, where you had like the 5,
Oh.
like
Oh,
something
yeah.
Tutorial
in a
barrel.
circle. Yeah.
But yeah, this is look. We have grass. Look at these blades of grass.
No, they don't move. Why? Meanwhile, this guy is fucking just
Fun fact,
dying.
in the Japanese version, you could actually like get your 100th coin here by killing one of the dudes. Because if you smack them into the wall, they give you more coins. They're programmed not to give you coins, but like here. But they forgot that part, and so if you get the 100 coin, the game crashes because there's no place to put the 100th star. And they added a place in the American version.
That guy running around on fire in grass.
Yeah, shit happens.
It's AstroTurf.
Well, to be fair, like if you loaded in and Mario just dropped into a pit of burning grass,
Yeah.
like that probably wouldn't be super cool
This
either.
This were on the Breath of the Wild engine.
There's the red coin, and for some reason, there's a fucking exit down there to just walk off the edge there.
Ugh.
Yeah,
that
you'll
that
die.
really got me because that was my last coin, and then I just walked off the edge when the camera went back there, and I'm like, wait, what? Ah!
It is a sick own. I mean, I can't say that
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it. I definitely know Soap would have done it.
What is
Oh, absolutely.
what is this?
So you do this with blue birds a lot to get blue coins.
That's awful.
We need to subject red coin hunters to it as well. Actually, it was probably developed in this room, and then the blue coin person said, "You know what? I'm going to use that elsewhere."
Yeah, I need an idea here.
That's evil enough for what I'm doing, so...
Yeah.
An NPC here does talk about the red bird of happiness.
I'm not saying that it's hard to figure out, I'm saying it's annoying to hit.
Yeah, that's
Red
a
bird.
pain in the ass.
The red bird of someone else's happiness.
Yeah, this red bird is someone else's fucking problem.
Yeah.
100% this, motherfucker.
Oh, is it time?
It is time.
Oh, Christ, not this.
Oh, this looks fun.
The cursed level.
So, I'm glad I play this because I figured out why this is so cursed. And it's not really obvious.
The gravity's all fucked up, ain't it?
Well,
This is
see,
where-
what's happening is, like, when you grab on that thing, it launches you up and then it launches you to the left because, you know, it can't simulate the physics that an actual pachinko ball will do. But the thing is, it will keep pushing you right until you reach the center. Regardless of any sort of momentum canceling you do, it will cancel all the other momentum, but not the rightwards momentum until you reach the central X position.
This is where physics go to die.
Yikes.
So you'll be like dragged around like a ghost, and if you don't know what's going on, it's just confusing as fuck. And it's very hard to get that upper left one. You can even like land on like sort of on one of those pins and have like that weird stutter step thing from like Mario 64.
Yeah,
And
no,
if
that
you miss it,
playthrough
to-
is clearly rehearsed.
Yeah.
And of course, it's in the center, where it's a pain in the ass to get to.
Actually, the center is kind of easy. It is where you are launched to, sort of.
Assuming the camera plays nice.
Yeah, that's true. But
That is
I
like
found it played a little nicer if you zoom out.
I think that's the shine from this game though that like everyone remembers.
Well, the Yoshi one that you have to the one that's
Well, I
on
think
this
we're gonna
overload.
do that next.
Yeah, this one's the one I remember is the worst.
Oh, is it the one where you just have to ride Yoshi for like a week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
Not
got to
yet.
put your controller down for a while.
It's this or unlocking Mewtwo in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I remember that.
No, but the pachinko one is awful. And if you know what's going on, it's less awful because it's knowable and not like just a ghost possessing your controller, but it's still pretty bad.
Why? They had so many terrible ideas.
There was, not a
Also,
lot
let's
of.
put it over here.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. Eat my ass.
Bitch.
Also, I'm pretty sure that bird only appears at like 20 shines or something.
This is some real bullshit.
Welcome to the overworld where dreams go to die.
Yeah, like this is just hostile at this point.
Man, I could feel the gameplay to dollars ratio just climbing and climbing. Like if your parents wanted to buy you a game just to make you stop bothering them.
Yeah. This is the equivalent of putting the Aristocrats VHS in the TV for the 1,000th time.
Yeah.
Here, just watch this, you little shit.
Yeah.
I hope you mean the Aristocats.
Oh, yeah. Well, same shit. Really? My childhood was a little different from most.
Either way, you'd rather be over there staring into the sun.
Glad the police were guarding this.
This is just their HQ.
Yeah. This slip and slide.
Congratulations, you put an idea into the overworld that's good. It's fine. You
Passable.
did it.
A
Some
non-objectively
assembly required.
dog shit idea.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, I guess the good thing about those obstacle course things is you don't have to fit them into any level. You just make in a vacuum platforming zone. And I think they come out better for that.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we should watch the Wario World one next because they had some excellent use of suddenly we're in a vacuum.
I mean, this is what they did for Mario Galaxy, really, except with gravity.
Yeah.
They didn't really come back to this overworld stuff until Odyssey.
Yeah, kinda, sorta, yeah.
That one's a little weird because the only place you other see that symbol is during the final boss, and that's where you learn what to do with it. So you're kind of meant to come back.
It's post-game content.
Doesn't say
That's
shine.
the post-game super.
It says Shanae because they just really fucking hate you and want you to die. Taking your shit and leaving.
Yeah, fuck this. Fuck your shop. Fuck your
Yeah,
pineapples.
there's pineapples in that fountain over there, which
This
were
is
added
pineapple.
in the American version to make this little less stupid. Eating Yoshi.
Is it time?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's time.
Oh, God. Well, here's where we are for the next 5 minutes.
I'm gonna take you for a ride.
So you remember that video where that island where we squirted that bird?
Uh-huh.
We got to get Yoshi there.
Yoshi dissolves in water, by the way. Don't miss your jump.
Why are we at this boat? You don't need to use this boat. Oh god, this is going to be even longer.
Hey, it's gonna be even longer. I don't think the speedrunner actually knows.
Hey, dude, could you throw me to the island?
Yeah. I need a Chuckster over here stat.
Oh, yeah, using the preview on YouTube there.
Yeah, it's about 5 minutes.
Yeah, check.
Oh,
Seeing if you got
God.
time for a bathroom break.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Congratulations, you made it even worse.
So congratulations on your release in Turbo Saga, Turbo Saga, Cross Saga Turbo.
Thank you,
Turbo
yeah.
Taga, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Turbo Daga.
yeah.
Yeah, Turbo Taga too, yeah.
Jimbo Quest has been released into the world. It's a special day.
Yeah.
I hope people like it.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, I loved it, which I mean is a lot to do with the fact that I understand it, but
Yeah.
It was made.
I hope it makes people feel something.
right, yeah.
Despair.
Even if it's just confusion.
I hope I'm not making people numb to the world.
Yeah. Another reason to construct the noose.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of the crazy thing about making media in general is like you would sometimes prefer it to be considered terrible or have like a bad reception as opposed to just feeling nothing. Like somebody
Yes.
who sees it just go like, I don't care about this. Like that's the worst.
Please hate me. At least.
Yeah. It's better to be bad than mediocre.
Absolutely.
That was our design philosophy around the monolith, I think.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure the monolith is even worse in this version.
Oh my god.
It felt worse when I was playing it. I wasn't going to say anything because it was far too long. Too far along to do anything, but when I was playing through it, I'm like, I can actually understand this path less now.
Yeah, I don't know how much of it was just the lack of muscle memory that I had for the old version of it. Like, the old one I tested enough that I had the whole thing memorized, but this one, when I play tested, I was like, oh man, oh god.
Well, the thing that really truly killed me was that I was almost fairly certain that you changed just like one part of the maze. Like you threw up a wall in one spot and cleared a wall somewhere else that I didn't know, so all my muscle memory was thrown off. I'm like, that motherfucker did this just to me. He sent me a version of this fucking thing where you can't get through this one spot I know we could have gotten through before.
I did it to me too, don't worry. Also, we got real gameplay going on here. We have to get off one boat and wait for the other boat.
Yeah, this is...
Look at Yoshi's weird little idol where he does his little hop.
So yeah, how you think about this? What do you think about this, SK? Don't miss that jump, by the way. Don't miss that fucking jump. You'll die.
I was distracted because I was watching this and feeling absolutely nothing.
If I can boot up Windows Pinball while this is happening.
We're almost there.
This is pretty bad PR for Island Vacations.
Gameplay.
You become
Right.
very aware of the Yoshi bongos.
Yeah, I was just actually mention them. I was like, well, if they kept up that tradition, that's cool.
cool in huge
Don't-
quotation marks.
Don't jump too early or you'll fall in the water.
Yeah. Oh, you'll die. And then you'll die
Oh, you'll
IRL.
die. Yoshi will die. You'll be
Yeah.
just sad.
Then you'll want to jump off a building.
Oh, so yeah, you thought you were done? You're not fucking done, yo.
By the way, if you die here and the game over, you have to start all the way back from the dock.
Right.
Usually
And
have
this is
good
not
enough
good
lives.
science.
Also, the water's deadly. We couldn't be bothered to make it like polluted or something, so let's just put some skull signs.
Yeah, the water will kill you if you fall in it. It also disintegrates your leaf, doesn't it? Over time.
Yeah, but that's just how leaves work in general. But yeah, there's a pretty strong current. Oh, see that pipe? It's not a reset pipe. That's a troll pipe that takes you back to the overworld. I win in that pipe.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, this is the other worst complete horseshit shine in the game. This and Pachinko are just
Yeah.
completely unconscionable.
So on top of the fact that getting here was the most tedious bullshit ever, it's one of the worst shines in the okay.
Yeah, F
It's
minus
also hard.
minus.
Well, this alone wouldn't be the worst shine in the game. It's the tedious plus of the tough part.
Sure.
This is the most player hostile shine in the game, I feel.
Yeah.
Because it's not like that shine is particularly easy to get either. It's pretty easy to fall off that leaf. Or like oversteer and miss it, and then you're too far and you have to like turn around if you can. I think the current's too fast.
The current's too fast, yeah. Falling off the leaf is not really a concern, but like...
Panicking is.
It's like in Ocarina of Time, if you open a chest, but for 5 minutes it went do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and at the end, instead of getting a treasure, it jammed a log up your ass.
Well, that's not a new item for the randomizer.
Ass log
Log
trap.
trap. In parentheses, ass.
I remember not being crazy about this level.
Fine.
It's pretty vertical.
Oh yeah, it is really vertical.
Not the worst level in the game. It's so empty though. Like there's
it's
lifeless.
a lot of just like jumping and hover nozzling.
This is another level that I would say is like tech demo. Only a tech demo of a major level. Because, like, you think there'd be, like, more characters or, like, scenery other than Cliffside?
All about the cliffs and the platforming around them. This is kind of the equivalent to, like, something like Rainbow Ride, I guess. Except not nearly as hard.
It does kind of look like a Mario 64 level.
Kinda, but, like, even Rainbow Ride
Is
had,
in
like,
one of those
cool
levels
big
that
house.
Well, yeah, one of those levels that's more about the platform layout than the
the content.
aesthetics.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the platform layout is the content. I mean, you are jumping around places and shit.
This is a platformer in the barest way.
I'd have to agree to disagree on that one, I guess.
I think if they had a Pianta at the beginning who gave you a little bit of storyline,
Pikachu.
Guy at the beginning who gave you a little storyline. We just left.
There's a no-key mayor. Like, the mayor of this place is down there, but, like, there's only 2 dudes in the entire level.
Oh, I was gonna say, they need a Beyonce who you talk to, and then he throws you across the map. Gets you past all this platforming.
so what is it, like the mayor and the vice mayor, and every year they switch job positions?
It's the mayor and, like, a child.
Yeah.
Which
Hey,
makes
Mayor, and like he's like a kid, and then later you get another one. And there's also a Tanuki shopkeeper that rents boats, except you don't actually have to pay the boats.
You-
Oh boy, Tricky Ruins.
The boss of Tricky Ruins.
Pretty sure there's only one decent shine in this level anyway.
It's nice and big. Looks nice.
Yeah.
You know what? This level reminds me of Spyro the Dragon. Like, just a big, open bunch of fucking polygons.
I never
can see
played
that.
the Spyro games.
They're good.
There's lots of these little ruins dotted around the place, and like 90% of them are for blue coins, which is way better than most of the blue coins in this game. Like, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of, you know, wall jumping silliness and exploration and shit.
This camera does not like these ruins.
But it also
though.
means that there's quite a bit of optional stuff in this level.
Oh, hi.
Rip his
also
fucking
the
arms
I'm
off.
here for some reason.
Fuck this. Oh. If he completely fell off, I would have fucking had a time.
Watch where you're going.
So why do they have ink on their faces when you get to them? Like, do they just like spending their time with ink on their faces?
I mean, it's protective. If you try to pull it when they have ink on it, you can't, and it says, "Oh, the ink's too slippery."
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's to foil all their natural predators.
What's the cork for then?
It gives it that second hit. I don't know.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, this seems like some devious shit going on.
The decision to fight this thing 10 times, I also don't agree with it.
They could only had enough time to do so many mini bosses. It was either a bunch of these or the ghost a few more times.
I think it would be more enjoyable if you had time to relax on a boat with the Yoshi for a while until you got to fight it.
Yeah. If every boss fight was predated by like 5 minutes of quiet, serene Yoshi boat ride. Why did that brick just explode? Didn't even stomp it.
Yeah.
It just
Fucking-
explodes. You can't stomp those.
Looked at it funny. Time to stare into the sun some more.
Oh yeah, give me that.
Are those feet or shoes?
Probably.
I mean,
Yes.
they look like his skin tone, so I'm gonna go with feet.
He has just two, like, very large toes
Mhm.
attached to legs.
You have to go
Sounds
find
good
the
to me. Okay, so the dive suit is a little weird.
It's
It's
jank.
basically like you're constantly hovering. So it's kind of jank, but it's a little way less than the. Oh, there's a giant fan down there.
Oh, okay.
It's an updraft, yeah. But yeah, it's kind of jank, but it's also something you've been like experiencing for half the game. Is how you control when you hover. So you kind of get a feel for it pretty quickly.
Man, I had different expectations from that level title.
I like that it's a dive suit and stuff, and technically it has like air and such, but it has the same breathe meter than if you just submerged yourself in a normal level, like the same amount of time too. So he just literally put a jar over Mario's head and said, "Go to town."
Maybe there's water inside the jar.
It's like, this fucking guy won't get the point. Just die already.
Yeah.
What do you expect him to do when he's thirsty? I mean, come on.
Come on, get that turn on. A 3-point pivot.
Yeah. Yelly Mouth's dentist.
I remember this. Here, this will skip a little bit of the level.
Yeah.
You can just jump in. Like, you don't have to go up to Grandpa and then jump from there. You can just, yeah. This is where the water is going. Yeah, so the controls were kind of weird in that red coin area, but like they're very natural for doing what we're going to do here.
Yeah, I think this was the only level I enjoyed, like only shine I enjoyed in this level, and it was weird. Gotta use water on this underwater fish to...
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I mean, I shouldn't.
I
but
did not think of that for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like you've been using the flood to clean stuff this entire time, so it's like, yeah, that makes sense. But wait, what the fuck is it doing right now?
That tooth just came out, by the way. That
This
tooth
is
just...
like when you use water water spells underwater. You're just using the pressure.
Yeah.
Don't get bubbled. Don't get bubbled. Oop. You can get chomped, dude.
Oh, the gold tooth.
Well, you fucked it up, buddy. Oh, there goes another tooth.
I love how he's like kind of just dragged along the floor if you're not actually
Yep.
hovering.
So does this thing have eyes on like both sides of its mouth?
It does.
To be fair, a lot
kind
of weird
designed
underground.
before.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird fucking fish at the bottom of the sea that I could see
That
this.
is true. Yeah.
Whoop! Okay.
Edutainment game. Remember to take proper care of your teeth.
Rex Ronan, experimental surgeon.
Coins are a heart down there, by the way. That's kind of nice. Be better if they were a tooth, but okay.
Can any of those fish be shot to make a blue coin?
No.
Damn.
There are blue coins up on the pier.
Yeah,
the
there
pillars, though. So you do
Yeah.
go back here.
There are blue coins in this hell.
That would have been a really good and bad place to hide blue coins.
Should have been a blue coin in his mouth that you'd have to dive into
Yeah.
to get.
Yeah, have like one of the teeth that comes off be hollow, so you can swim inside the tooth as it's floating up to get the blue coin inside it.
That is way too much physics for this game.
Piantissimo!
Surely someone will come up here.
If I just keep laughing on this cliffside, somebody will
Yeah.
show up.
Even if it's the cops.
Oh.
It did it.
Nice time, doofus.
Yeah, this is a weird one. I mean, there are ways to optimize it, but there's also a lot of just swimming directly for it. And it does kind of just let you do the dumb solution of just swimming there.
Is it racist that this dude is dressed like another race? Like, literally wearing, like, a hollowed out version of one of their heads? I mean, I don't know about the implications of Piantissimo.
I mean, who's gonna stop him?
He's too quick.
Yeah.
You'll never catch him.
All of these shine sprites so far, including this one, are all mandatory, by the way. Just a little quick reminder, all of them, all these on this level have been mandatory so far.
Unless you just turn the game off.
I mean, yes, I suppose that is an excellent option.
Sometimes the best solution is to not play.
None of these are particularly long or involved.
No, these seem fine.
These are definitely fine. It just speaks to the thought process.
Yeah.
With how unlinear, I think is the way to say it, Mario 64 could be, with you only need 70 shines,
Non-linear,
or
there
70
you go.
sprites. Non-linear, thank you.
Yeah.
I knew there was a better way to say it, but the brain wasn't kicking in.
Yeah, it is very weird that they made that thing, and then like it feels like a story-driven decision, which is a really weird thing to say.
Yeah.
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 This game has a weird emphasis on story, not enough to be like fucking Sonic Adventure or something, and just like a travesty, but like.
Either that or the level designer who made like Rainbow Ride got pissed that nobody played his level, and so in this game he's like, "Look, if I'm gonna work my ass off to build these levels, you better make sure they play them."
Yeah. They better see every fucking level.
This is story heavy
he's
for a
great, though.
Mario game.
Yeah.
I would say this game isn't as story heavy as even like Galaxy was.
Well, depends
Like,
on what you call story. Like, it is more story. Like, if you're
It's
talking about like
mandatory.
Rosalina's little side thing, yeah, that more story, but it's also not completely optional.
Yeah, there's a lot of story in this one, like up front, and then a little bit at the end. I suppose that's more than Galaxy, but definitely nowhere near as much story as an Odyssey.
No, Odyssey was. Oh, I guess there's more stories in the little stories in the levels.
I could definitely have more a cohesive theme going throughout the game of find this motherfucker, he stole your girlfriend.
I think this one's interesting because it has like it's trying for intrigue, where it's like there's a fake Mario,
Yeah.
and then the whole thing with what Bowser Jr.'s deal is. He thinks Peach is his mom. Like it's like it's like mystery. It's like what's going on there?
But the big reveal is halfway into the game, and then they just never build on it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's that. Mystery solved, gang. Let's go ride a boat.
I feel like another thing to point out though is that there are so few levels in this game compared to the other like 3D sandbox Marios. Like, if you really count it out, the level there's not a lot of levels in this game.
There's like 7.
I feel like there's more than double that in 64,
Well,
which we're not, obviously not anywhere near as involved.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, there's 15, but there was also like more
Two snow
overlap
levels.
between shines even this game. Like the fucking like climbed the mountain 5 times in Tall Mountain.
yeah, definitely.
This is the beginning of the era where I don't think this was a launch title, and they couldn't just put a fucking Mario game as a launch title full fat. Like, you actually have to develop those things now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion was the launch title.
Yeah.
I
At
like,
least the Shadow Mario is quite a bit different because it's like very vertical oriented.
Yeah.
Just jumping there, waiting for it to become tangible.
this was nearly a year later.
From what?
The release of the GameCube.
I bought GameCube for Super Smash Bros. Melee when that game came out.
Yeah, I think that was
Or
same.
that, I believe.
Yeah. I've bought a lot of Nintendo consoles in my life entirely to play Smash Brothers on them.
Mm.
Yeah, that's true.
It's Nintendo's fucking Bloodborne.
I mean, you can always count on the Nintendo games being passable. Like, they're gonna be good enough.
Yeah, and you'll have more than one of them.
Exactly. There's more. I mean, I have more games for all the Nintendo consoles than I do the PlayStation 5.
Well, yeah, that's something that's always been kind of known is like with the much more overlap with PC nowadays. If you have a PC, you don't necessarily need a console that isn't the Switch.
Nintendo. Yeah.
I have a kind of dumb question. I just never thought about it before. How many games would you guys guess the GameCube released with?
Oh,
Like,
How many launch
5
titles?
to 10?
like or 4?
Yeah, I'm going 5.
I'm gonna guess. I mean, Luigi Mansion is the only one I know of, and I'm gonna guess that there was another one that I'm forgetting about. So my guess is 2.
It is 3.
Oh man.
Yes, I win.
I
If
expected
we're
more.
If we're going by Price is Right rules, I win because I didn't go over.
It's true.
Well, in Price is Right, you can't say 3 or 4.
Well, I'm pretty sure that like the 64 launched with like Mario and Blast Core, and that's
It
about
was
it.
it was Mario and Pilot Wings, I believe, on N64. I think it only had those 2 as launch
Yeah, what
titles.
is the metal launch titles for like the SNES?
Oh, yeah, let me look it up. I just want to say the
I think it
GameCube
was Star Fox and Mario World.
GameCube launched with Luigi's Mansion, Super Monkey Ball, and Wave Race Blue Storm.
I knew about Wave Race.
Fucking
I
Super
do
Monkey Ball was launched? Sweet.
Yeah. We're gonna make a whole thing out of this. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll get my phone out and start digging.
Well, we're moving on to a new stage though, so
Oh, okay. So we don't have to get into like what are the 3DO launch titles or some shit.
We're going to Pianter Village.
yep.
Just looked it up by the way. SNES launch was Super Mario World, F-Zero. Those were my 2 guesses, but also Pilot Wings, Gradius 3, and SimCity.
I remember Pilot Wings. And I remember
64.
SimCity was early, but I didn't remember it was launch.
Yeah, you're right about 64. So, Pilot Wings and Mario. I'm pretty sure Blast Core was like the next fucking game after that, because I remember seeing only Mario and Blast Cores in Blockbuster.
I remember that Blast Cores was developed when the N64 was still in flux.
Yeah,
Mm.
the old Pro 64.
Okay, yeah, so F-Zero Super Mario World in Japan, and then in America, yeah, Gradius 3, Pilot Wings, SimCity.
SimCity ruled, man. That's a game I lost a lot of time in.
It's
So let's acknowledge what's going on here.
Yeah, we're abusing this poor comp thingy.
and then
Drown,
murdering it.
drown all dogs.
Yeah.
They have a fever. Also, chain chomps with bodies, that's pretty cursed.
He needs to shake his hiney, I guess.
It looks like they put a collar on it and then squeezed it. So it's like bulging out of it. It looks awful.
Yeah, so like chain chomps have always been named after dogs in Japan, but like this is where they like went full throttle with it. It's a very Porky situation. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's Game Chomp that has like a peanut-shaped body now. Pretty sure this is the Shine Sprite that ends with like a PSA about hanging out with your dog or something. Flood. Like a real like spay and neuter your pets kind of.
Yeah. Every 60 seconds, a dog dies in America.
Remember, always be kind to your pets.
Wow. Yeah, he really
We
is.
here at Nintendo America do not endorse the cool crime of throwing your pets into a river.
It was just population control. Animal shelter was getting full.
Yeah. This is what happens every time the animal shelter gets full. They just drown.
I wonder how the creative process was behind that, though. Like, I wonder if the same person both came up with that objective and the little warning message that Flood said, oh, by the way, be nice to animals.
I feel like that warning message came from the American translation team.
No, they didn't. It has a feeling of a joke that would have landed better in it, like Japanese.
That precarious flag over the death pit.
Yeah, I shall race you there. Get going. I'll be right behind you the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, fortunately, it's pretty wide.
I mean, that's... Mario must have calves of steel to fucking...
Okay, thanks.
Are you trapped up here, lady?
She came up here to get the blue coin and was afraid to get back down.
Haha, fuck you.
Goodbye.
This is a good star. This is a good shine. Like, for actual speedrunners and shit to watch, it's crazy how they tackle this. I don't know if Long Play Dog will...
Yeah, I don't think we're going to take the, like, super direct path.
Is this the first Floodless level we've done outside of, like, those, blocks in space?
Yeah, this
stages?
is the only time you get a floodless outside.
Huh.
And it happens every time you go here, this episode. And they just steal it and put it there. The burning lava, it hurts you and you kind of bounce off of it, but at a low angle, so, like, any attempt to, like, just jump through is probably going to get you killed.
Yeah, there's no Mario 64 in this. You have very little
It's
control.
Mario 64 if you jump, like, 2 inches instead of 9 feet.
Then he goes, Mama!
Oh yeah, he goes, Mama! Mama! Mama!
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario.
Oh no. Okay, so we
He's
are
gonna
doing
try
good
it.
at that.
He's gonna actually try it. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Go get Mama'd.
Skip another underground segment.
He is playing with fire, literally.
Wait, where are we going?
This is definitely
Get
not the
Mama.
normal route. He's about to get Mama'd.
Get Mama, dude. Do it for the content.
I think he took the most roundabout fucking way to do
Yeah!
I think he accidentally fell and then was just like, oh, better make up for that.
I did that on purpose.
So it was a custom route, just because it's cool.
Well, now that you got that flood, you better wash off of that M for a blue coin, and then go over to the burning guy over there for a blue coin, and then wash off this one corner of the goop for a blue coin, but don't like wash out the other parts and like find absolutely nothing, and then think that there's no blue coins here because there's a blue coin here. Fuck you. Sorry, I'm mad. I'm bitter. I've had problems.
Yeah,
Yoshi had a non-flashback.
I'm starting to understand the hatred for this game a lot more.
You can hate this game if you let it.
I suppose, yeah, at some point you don't have to do a lot of the shitty things like any of the shines in the overworld.
No overworld shines. No, I don't think any blue coins are necessary either. But like, if you want to play any of the content in your game that's not mandatory that you paid for, I mean, you might be pulling some teeth. Are you ready to drown another dog? Another dog drowning.
I'm for the big dog.
Oh my god.
Just remember, if it sucks, you're paying for it twice. Once with your money, once with your time.
Yes.
Nice. Steal that one.
Like, the money's already spent, but would you rather spend $60 and the time, or would you rather spend $60 but keep the time, you know?
I mean, yes, but I feel like there's a mythical third option of the game being good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm talking about, you know, playing with the shitty cards you've been dealt. Or the shitty cards that you willingly drew at the store.
And all that effort down the drain. He's not even driving it in the right direction. Like, I guess in a roundabout way he is. Like, what the fuck are you doing, pal?
I guess this one was too big to squeeze into a collar.
Quick, stop that shit. You can stomp that spike on the chain, it stops him from moving. Buddy.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Once he starts to like get pissed, you stomp that and then he's stuck. Then you can wash him down and and then pick the chain up again.
They seem to be avoiding you, Mario.
No, you fool! Long play! Don't make this a longer play! All I'm saying is I can drown that dog way more efficiently.
When I played this, I got to play this knowing that any time I spent would be rewarded here. Stupid tidbits.
Yeah.
I have a purpose in life, and it's making these watch videos. That's my purpose.
Suffering for entertainment.
You're done here. You're gonna get back into the content mines.
Yeah. I mean, after trying to 100% UFO 50, none of this shit is, like, anywhere near that level.
Oh my god. Can't believe you did that. Jesus.
See, I was fooled into thinking that it was more of the more explory 100% things and less of the dick slamming thing.
Yeah. Do it again, but don't screw up this time.
Ah, yes, another Yoshi level.
Mhm.
Yoshi, the funny power-up. I mean, that's kind of what he's always been in
Yeah.
Mario games.
It is not Yoshi's fault. None of this is Yoshi's fault.
Yeah.
You know, these levels would be a
Go
lot
eat
better.
a legion of butterflies for coins.
These levels would be a lot better if, like, half the cast wasn't bumping and grinding while you fucking try and get another Shine Sprite. They're all just fucking dancing up a storm.
Oh, what, you don't like the Doot Doot sisters?
God, the fucking dudes.
They seem to think this area is way tougher than it is, because there's like 3 1-ups here.
It's not yet. This isn't hard. It's a little
What?
spooky when you first jump down there because you're like, oh fuck, what's waiting for me? But it's just basic ass platforms.
Yeah, once you got Yoshi. However,
This, on the other hand,
Man, he stole my flood. Also, Yoshi's gone, I guess.
yeah.
this on the other
Oh,
hand
it's all-
is hell.
I didn't have too much problems with this, but you have to be patient.
You have to be patient and dead on.
You don't have to be that dead on.
I'm a chuckster.
You also just don't want to be trolled by this. Oh wait, you can
Yeah, pick
do
the right guy.
You do the small guy. You get thrown in like easily without having to have him in the right position.
This
Yeah,
one's funny, so I give it a pass.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a chuckster is like a thing that
Yeah.
I'm aware of entirely because it's funny.
This is very much we had the throwing functionality. Let's make a stage around it, and it was pretty good.
We coded this for a reason, I guess. Maybe we should
Yeah.
use it.
that guy's on fire over there. Just burning. Don't mind him.
Yeah, see, there's a fairly wide margin you can hit over there.
I think I may just start crying.
Yeah, all my townsfolk are burning alive in this lava goo. Why don't you follow them to the screams? Dude.
Despite all the warning signs telling them not to get in it.
Oh, make sure to talk to all of them for blue coins.
Yeah.
How do they all end up in these like tiny precision piles of goo?
It's a tiny baby right there.
Someone was like up in the air with a sniper rifle.
Yeah. There must have been some Splatoon target practice.
It sure is level.
Yeah.
Time trials.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run around circles right near this ledge.
The weird thing about talking to people is it mostly depends on that you have to be stationary. If you are stationary, you can talk from a decent range, but if you're moving even the slightest bit, you can't talk to anything.
That makes sense. It's like in Ocarina, where if you're moving, you press A and it rolls, but if you're standing still, you press A and it does what it says on the button.
Yeah, indeed.
I think that that Zelda A button thing helped me internalize like a lot of stuff about how games work.
I guess that's why they put it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after this, we'd be ready for the final stage, and the game kind of cuts around this. But like, when you beat this stage and you've beaten all the world 7s, when you spawn back in the place, and the entire place is fucking flooded.
Yeah, you'll see.
Well, I don't know if we'll see in this playthrough because they kind of skip past that.
Oh, well, I mean, it's still going to be flooded, though, right? I mean,
No,
if
it's only flooded that one time because that prevents you from going anywhere but to the final boss. Once you get saying you have to go beat the game before you can do anything else. I don't know how they... Oh, well, okay. Well, we'll see. Maybe I wasn't quite clear how this long play was structured, but
You can probably go back into Pianta Village at least.
nope. Pretty sure not.
Well, I feel like the flooding clears if you enter a place and then leave. That might be my memory fucking with me. But
No, Mario, I don't need more water.
Alright, Corona Mountain.
Yeah, this place.
And you leave.
Oh, I had no idea. Okay. Fair enough.
Everything's
Oh,
fine.
And
Somebody pulled the plug.
yeah, they went to town with some buckets.
Yeah.
Was not aware.
It's bucket by bucket. They carried the water over to the edge.
Somebody just flushed one toilet.
A toilet too far.
Alright, let's see what the non-mandatory shine is on this level.
Bluff Festival coin hunt.
This looks interesting. I don't remember it, but... Well, and he chooses death.
Yeah, this particular red coin is devious. Like, there's a bunch of different ways to approach tackling it, but... finding it is quite a thing.
be rounding off the end of this here. So, SK, what are your thoughts on Super Mario Sunshine?
I don't regret not coming back to this.
How far did you get in this game?
I don't think I got past, like, the second or third world
Yeah.
map.
Yeah. You've seen all you needed to see by then.
If you let it piss you off, it will piss you off. If you try to pick and choose the good parts, you're probably doing all right.
It's really a personality test about what you can endure without getting mad.
And like, if you were one of those kids who just bought a Brady guide, like the blue coins wouldn't be frustrating because you just go to them where the guide said they would. So you end up with a lot of different experiences of this.
Yeah,
game.
if you're able to live with not getting everything, then it's not that bad for the most part.
Sure, yeah.
What's that like? I gotta collect everything, dog.
Yeah, I was a bit of a completion. I don't remember if I won. I know I beat this game. I'm pretty sure I only beat it once, and I don't think I 100%ed this game. But like, I did 100% most games I played back then. 100% of the Banjo games, DK64. I think it says something that I found it more tolerable to 100% DK64 than this game.
Yes, I was gonna say that. I think
Definitely not. DK64 looks way worse.
I think I liked DK64 more though.
There were
more like the more game.
it's fewer and farther between where the dog shit is. DK64 had some equal dog shit, but like it didn't feel broken. Like the dog shit in this game feels broken.
Well, there's only the one dog shit that feels broken, and then there's the one dog shit that is improperly designed. Meanwhile, you've got like fucking Beaver Bother.
Yeah.
And then in the late game, like every fucking shine ends in a bonus, just to really fucking like pad the game out.
Yeah, you go up to the sky and it's another barrel shooting, and you hear Donkey Kong go "ooh" every time you shoot the barrel.
I feel like 90% of DK64 was good, and I would say 70% of Mario Sunshine is all right.
I do the opposite.
It's a personality.
Memory
test.
is a very selective thing. It's very
Played
hard.
both games fairly recently. I mean, I have not played Sunshine as recently as you have, because you just fucking played the thing.
I mean, remember that Rick is somebody who likes Donkey Kong 64.
Unironically, I actually enjoy that game.
Yeah, me too.
Me and Soap have the same feelings on DK64, a flawed classic.
Yeah, and on this game for that matter.
Yeah.
Like, I agree 100%.
Nothing else. This is
Rick's
very
assessment.
illuminating why everybody has so different opinions on this game.
I feel like any game... Well, I mean, it's also not fair to this game, but Cannon Father liked it, so that's an immediate mark, in my opinion, against it. And immediately just like, I don't know if I can trust Mario Sunshine anymore. But, no, this is... Mario Sunshine's a perfectly fine game, but I just don't... It's a perfectly fine game.
Yeah.
I know people who would disown me if I told them I liked this game, so I'm...
I mean, who?
A lot of people who apparently really tried to 100% it and really did not enjoy it.
Yeah, 100%ing this game is dog water. Because you don't get anything out of it. At least with DK64, there was, like, content for the people who did 100%. You got the reward.
At least when you get all 200 golden bananas, they give you a 200 first golden banana.
Like, I mean, yeah. You can 3% the game is like 102.
It's 101 in that. 103 is in DKC3.
Okay, I was about to say. God, I mean, they went ham They really shouldn't have let that guy cook so hard.
Yeah, so it's 101 in Donkey Kong Country, 102 in Donkey Kong Country 2, 103 in Donkey Kong Country 3, and then 164 in Donkey Kong 64, I assume.
Yes, yeah. Well, it felt like it.
Donkey Kong Country 3 also has 105 if you get 103 on hard mode with the hard mode code.
Oh,
Man,
I forgot about
I
that.
fucking ate that game too, Jesus Christ.
DK64 was. I remember also they were always advertising how big it was. Like the magazine ads for DK64 actually like folded out. It's because the game was so big and they wanted you to know that.
It was big. It was big. It was the logical extension of everything that platforming collectathons had been up to that point.
Yeah.
It's like, what happens when collectathons are unchecked? Like, there's nobody in QA there to be like, hey,
Yeah.
maybe we should not do this.
If you were tasked with making the last collectathon, what game would you make?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The guy was like, okay, this is it. I've done it.
Rare was like, how do we ruin collectathons for everybody?
I mean, how many collectathons were after that? Like, he made the last collectathon for a long
No,
time.
well, I mean, you've got much later you have Super Mario Odyssey, which took its own take on that, and all their modern revivals. Though at the same time, I think things were moving away from the platform genre in general anyway.
Yeah, RPGs were starting to become a big thing.
In America, and there are other things going on too. It's very complicated. So yeah, each stage has 2 secret shrines. Every single one of these little floodless levels, you can come back with Flood and have a red coin challenge. It's neat. It's a neat way to add some extra stuff. For most levels, that's their 2 shrines. For some of the other ones, they got a little creative.
We should have made some red coin levels in Boss Saga. I feel like we could have easily just re-added like 8 red coins to the block pushing puzzle.
Oh, yeah. Just go back and like every zone and just put 8 red coins somewhere.
Exactly. That's how you unlock like another outfit for Spat.
Yeah. If the cow outfit's not enough, good news.
You mean you didn't add Blue Coin Challenge to Boss Saga?
No, there's not that. We don't have the silver coin challenge either, where you have to get 8 coins and win the boss fight.
Or the purple coin challenge.
Oh man, did you guys ever do MIC Watch Diddy Kong Racing?
No.
I think we should do that.
Yeah, Diddy Kong Racing's great. But if you could find one where
We
they
did
mandatorily
recently have Aya streaming in it and getting really frustrated at it.
find one where they have to play as Crunch. I feel like that's
CBT mode.
yeah. Because I've actually watched some poor bastard do the Crunch challenge on YouTube recently. It's not a long play though, but just some poor bastard is like, I wonder if it's possible to beat everything in this game as Crunch. And I mean, yes, but at what cost?
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked the Kong Racing, and like I mentioned Silver Coin Challenge earlier. I was a fan of that, and I'm a little sad that like isn't a thing. I was hoping that for Mario Kart 9 when they make it, that they will add some kind of adventure mode, but we'll see what Mario Kart 9 actually turns out to be. I'm not expecting that from it.
It'd be cool, but yeah, no.
It's a
Like some of
very
those, like-
question. It's just something that might not pay off. It's something that might be a subspace and emissary, where a lot of the people were like, "Why did you waste time making this when you could have made more fighting?"
Yeah. Silver Coin Challenge, though, I was a big fan of that. Just some of the later levels are really devious with the positions of those, just having to get all of them and then still win the race.
Yeah, like a challenge coin mode would not be that much to throw in.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the secret coins, and there's not really any indication of this, is to do this challenge fast.
Great.
Yeah, why wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't it be one in here?
Yeah, that's this game's unique flaw, is not communicating things. And like that was an era where people just bought a bunch of strategy guides, like just kind of as a thing as a kid. I don't know if anybody else did, but that's kind of what I remember growing up.
I bought a few. What I usually did is Nintendo Power. When you resubscribe every year, they would give you one as a bonus. So I would, rather than doing like a 2 or 3 year subscription, I always did 1 year subscriptions. So I get a player's guide every year. So I had like a dozen or so of player's guides from Nintendo Power from like the 90s and early 2000s.
There was definitely a point in time where the player's guides were cool. Like, they're actually interesting. Like, the Mario 64 player's guide had, like, a cool overhead angle of all the levels, and you got to see, like, you know,
I enjoyed them, yeah.
They were actually interesting to read and, like, view shit.
Even just, like, to look at the random concept artwork that they used to fill the spaces.
Yeah, exactly.
I liked to, like, a lot of the Yoshi's Island. I had the Yoshi's Island book, and I liked to draw the different Yoshis from it.
Exactly. Like, I remember that one. That one was a great one. You know, sadly they moved in a direction away from that. Otherwise, I would have kept buying them.
Well, it's mostly because they got their space eaten out from under them by GameFAQs.
Yes.
So there wasn't the return value to print something with that much effort put into it.
I'm trying to think of which
That'd be
ones I ever
They also had
saw.
more outlets to put stuff like that concept art too. You know.
Yeah.
You know, your Shockwave Flash enhanced website.
And I had the odd Prima and Brady book as well. I think I still have Brady books for like a couple of the PlayStation Final Fantasy games, for example.
I have the Banjo one handy. Pretty sure I still have the DK61 4 ones floating around.
Killer Instinct was a good player's guide to have because they told you all the moves. It's back then the games didn't tell you all the moves.
Yeah.
I think I had a melee one? I think. Not that you need to know what the moves are in Smash Bros. Melee, but
Right, yeah.
more so for
You needed to figure out how to fucking unlock some shit.
Yeah, how to unlock Sonic and Tails. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic and Tails nude code.
Definitely. Guys, when I was a kid, I tried to unlock Naked Mario in Mario 64, but I couldn't do it. I liked to browse. There was the old antagonist game forums on AOL, and people like to post like shitty troll codes. But some of them were like, the steps to do them were like achievable enough, so it's like, I wonder if I could do this to see what happens.
I definitely tried to unlock some characters in Smash Bros. That don't exist at some points in my life.
It was a different time.
Mm-hmm. one of my favorite internet posts of all time came from that forum. I still remember it was. I don't remember what the title of the thread was. It was some cheat code or something. But like the thread looked blank, but you had to keep scrolling down, and at the bottom it said, "If you read this, you have 5 dicks and 7 pussies." That was the whole That was the whole post, and I still remember that.
I miss internet 1.0.
I'm pretty sure I've
Yeah.
like 100 variants of that.
It's one of the all-time internet greatest posts in my mind.
This explains a lot about your post history.
That was an advertisement for Pause Saga Turbo, by the way.
Yes.
More humor like that,
Yeah.
Go to postsaga.com. No, what is it?
Yeah.
itch.io/.
And then you'll scroll down and it'll say you have 5 dicks and 6 pussies.
Yeah. And that's when you know you found gaming nirvana.
Just have to add that in the post-game walk-around somewhere.
There's a really long hallway in the castle. Like, really, really long.
Yeah.
When you finally get to the end of it, it's an NPC that just says that.
God, we're going to have to stop making jokes about putting things in Pause Saga.
There's always DLC, I guess.
I won't be doing DLC for it, but I mean, if Rick and I do another game, which we probably will at some point,
Yeah.
there'll be more room for shit like that.
The DLC would only be that hallway with that one dude. 99 cents, please.
You don't charge for the game, but you charge for the DLC.
Yeah, the DLC.
Yeah.
One DLC. The hallway DLC.
Yeah. Mystery of the Hallway DLC. Oh, like exciting new gameplay scenario.
So yeah, Shine Get.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. It's like a premium blue coin right there.
Yeah.
It's worth 10. That's a blue dime right there.
So they could just finish the game now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just doing a lap.
Yeah, this is kind of a bad way to sort of put these backload all of these.
Yeah.
Could you scroll over the time real quick? Just curious.
Yeah.
Tsunagi!
Alrighty.
Third session it is. Jesus.
I mean, I'm not opposed to skipping. If these are all like totally unremarkable. That last one was funny though.
Yeah, the last one was funny. Yeah, if they're more like
These
that,
are
then that's-
all unremarkable except for the one where you squirt the fucking sun and a shine appears.
I forget
So,
that
yeah,
one.
We gotta see that one.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah.
the last one in
Lock
the last
in.
page.
We just skip to that then?
Yeah.
Skip Peanut
Yeah.
Park at least.
Yeah.
Peanut
I'm
Park.
cool with that. Sweet.
Nothing of value was lost.
I have to edit this video anyway, so I might as well.
Just stick a thing that just says, like, the SpongeBob, you know, like 3 hours later, and then...
funny because the shines we're skipping over are some of the better shines, but like they're not too remarkable.
Yeah.
Better it's in, like, less dog shit, but at the same time, less good shit, too. Milk Toast. The Milk Toast shines.
Yeah. The inoffensive, yeah, that was alright. Yes, blue coin.
He finally did it.
We have 3 of those bad motherfuckers.
Yeah.
This is also an interesting way to get to the top. The sort of intended strat is the flip up those platforms in the middle.
That just now was a moment that communicates like how powerful the hover nozzle is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All Mario games give you this crazy freedom.
Time to spray the sun.
There is an
What?
oblique hint to this
Yeah.
one, at least.
Yeah.
Even worse, there's another oblique hint to a blue coin by squirting the moon that only makes sense if you know that this shine exists.
Game.
But yeah, you just squirt the sky and the fucking shine appears over the sun.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about this.
Wonder how they installed that.
You gonna go break some more boxes, dog? Where you going? Fuck these birds. What's he doing?
We're going to the airport, I think, probably. So we need to get 50 coins to pay the fare, because for some reason you need 50 coins.
Oh, yeah!
The tram to the airport only appears... Well, I want to say after you beat the game, but maybe it's just after you get the flooded area. Wow, we're managed to avoid every coin in the underworld here, aren't we?
Yeah, this is, What is... Buddy, what are you doing? Okay.
God, I love video games.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna once again reiterate my thought process on DK64 being slightly better than this.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been justified in those past 20 seconds.
Well, if it were DK64, those 18 coins he got would have come in 5 different colors.
Yeah, he would have had to swap out to different Marios.
Yeah.
But
I think it's a lot more about how mixed together the good parts and the bad parts are, and that in this game that depends on the order you do things in. Reminds me of, like, there's a lot of people who like Doom 1's development level design much better than Doom's 2, but I think it's more of a case that Doom 1 has the good episode and the bad episode, whereas Doom 2's levels are more mixed
Yeah.
together. And I think that's what's happening here too, is with this particular long play.
I feel like there's only one way to truly to tell the difference, and it's to watch the 18-hour long play of Donkey Kong 64.
We already did that.
You should have waited until the expert was there.
We'll just do it again.
No,
Round
I mean,
two,
we
motherfucker.
did an actual watch video of it.
Right, but we didn't have the master.
Yeah.
We can watch an actual 101% run. It's like actual speedrunner goes not bananas.
I've seen way too much Donkey Kong 64 in my life.
Yeah, yeah, I would not submit somebody to that who is not willing.
I'll tell you what, Rick, next time we start on a project, you and me, we can just put some DK64 on in the background while we talk about stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? That's absolutely fine. I might get distracted a little here and there, but... Is it time for Crota Mountain? Is this shit almost done?
Yeah, this is Corona Mountain, yeah.
Yeah! I actually liked Crota Mountain a lot. This is probably one of my favorite parts of this entire game. I know it's hard, and, like, probably a little too hard for babies, but...
It's pretty easy. I mean, not super easy, but it's...
Compared to the rest of the game, I would say that this is harder than you would expect, but pleasantly so.
Not annoying.
It's about
No.
the same level as most of the Floodless areas.
I love this person is avoiding the blue coins.
Yeah, they say, fuck this.
I don't want save prompts!
Oh, right, yeah, they give you... Okay.
Trying to save the frames.
Well, he definitely killed the animals, so...
Yeah. Save the frames, drown the animals.
I really like the boat thing, because it's just such an interestingly weird moment. And, like, the fact that if you touch anything, you fucking sink like a stone is great.
Yeah, and I like this part too, just the rocket jumping upward.
Yes. It's just a creative level. I really feel like this is an interestingly weird experience.
And you want to get those blue coins?
No, fuck that shit.
Yeah, like this is really cool.
The water's great, hey, Junior?
Sure is, Papa. Come on in, Mama Peach. I think no.
It's okay, my skin will melt off if I do.
Mario! You again? Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation?
Same voice.
Wow. Hearing Bowser talk is cursed.
Yep!
At least in this era.
Well, this is the only game where they do it, I think. Yeah, which is funny, like, this person just gets the job, and then the next one, they're like, so this time, can you not, like, say things?
Yeah, don't use your voice. People dislike that.
Yeah. And they just have him roar instead of using stock sound 93. This is trickier than it looks.
It is. It's
Especially
the
getting
timing's
back
a lot
out.
weirder.
Oh, it's Flood dying.
What is
Yeah,
that?
yeah, Flood's dying for some reason. I don't know, Pathos.
I seem to recall that happening, yeah.
Yeah. Flood was barely a character.
No,
They
my
didn't need to
lifetime
be,
supply of
but they
Bowser
were
Pathwater.
barely a character.
Is that it, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy, are you? I hope you're ready for the victory slide if they show the 100% one. The one image that is different in the credits.
I'm of two minds of that. I find it's hard to give something that you should actually care about for the for getting 100%, but at the same time, it's
effort
been
is
done
nice.
better in DK64, and later on they came on the good idea of having the super challenge level.
The super challenge level and
Well,
oh god,
Mario 64 only worked because like there wasn't an internet yet. So like the fact that Yoshi was up there was like, whoa, what the fuck? Mind blown.
yeah.
Nobody ever used that fucking like super triple jump in 100 lives. And I'm not even sure who actually check to see it without being told by someone else anyway.
God. They're doing the stanky leg.
It is a weird thing, though, to design for that.
I mean, at the same time, I feel like trying
Junior,
is at least worth it, as opposed to just, here's a different image.
I know she's not really
Sure.
You could do something.
Someday.
Like there's options. Like I could throw out a couple of interesting like ideas that they ended up doing in other games. Like I would love to have had like the Mario 64 model that they ended up doing in Odyssey. They could have used here. I mean, it's not.
Well, I mean, I don't think that kind of nostalgia was there yet for a system that was just recent.
It would be better than an image. Anything would have been better. Any attempt
Well, yeah,
whatsoever
but-
would have been better.
At the same time, a lot of that would have been better spent, like, making not shit secret shines in those areas.
Yes, they could have done a lot of things differently.
It's always... There's always something you have to do, and then something you have to...
There is. I believe me, I understand making things is hard. But why make things only to not why forget the cherry on top at the end? Oh my god, this game fucking blue chunks. It sucks so much ass.
It really doesn't. It's just in such a glitzy neighborhood.
It is, yeah, it is the car, it is the house with the car on cement blocks in the fucking mansion neighborhood.
I don't know. I think the car,
Like,
it's got
I can
at least
think of a lot of platformers I'd less likely to play than this.
Yeah. Yeah, this game's still like a 7 out of 10 in my book. It's still a good game. It's just not one I really love or care to revisit.
About a 10.
Yeah, I
I'll
wouldn't
give you a 5.
recommend this to people who weren't really into platformers like I do. And, you know, mostly just, you know, you can't... They play enough platformers where they need, you know, the second tier
Yeah.
to, like, you know, still have new platformers.
This isn't even the
I feel
fancy
like this
ending.
one better. It's
Yeah,
just
that-
like...
Yeah, I don't know what the other image is, but I like that one.
I'm gonna go find that image
All
and
right,
post it in chat.
do it.
Okay, well, I'll give you this version of it. Normally, it just says have a relaxing vacation, but I feel like this edited version is better. It just usually says have a relaxing vacation.
Yeah, we definitely got the better image. In the
Yeah.
video.
I remember seeing that for the first time after I 100% of this game and being like, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I guess the
think the
issue
thing-
is that I want
You want to
100%ing
like
to
this.
be its own reward. And it
You're
should be.
a
And it
positive
wasn't
person.
really in that game, but I didn't really think about it at the time.
I
Yeah,
want the
you're
reward.
I'm less concerned with the reward than I am with the process. Which is
Just
a weird
like
thing
too.
to say, because this isn't the game with the good process, but, you know.
yeah. There was
Yeah, I
a
agree
failure
with
on that end.
Yeah, the achievement should be its own reward. I think if you give a trophy, though, there should be a degree of, I want to say, tangibility to the trophy. Like, rather than just a picture, even if it's just something like a funny hat or something that feels like an object that exists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could even have saved the stupid sunglasses and T-shirt thing
Right. Hmm.
for 100%. Like, there's no reason to have it in the main game normally, and there'd be no reason to have it in the 100% game that you're not gonna play.
That's a good idea.
Hmm.
But like, you know, having that would be like, "Oh fuck, I get a stupid shirt and a pair of
Yeah.
sunglasses." Because like there was no goddamn reason for either of those things in the normal game.
Yeah, because it's the difference between you were shown something and you were given something.
You should be able to show it off. Like, if your friends come over and it's like, check
Yeah.
this shit out. I got Mario with the golden outfit. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, it should carry over to other save files too. So if you play again, you should be able to start with it.
Be nice.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
New Game Plus or something.